Your apartment doesn't need more stuff, it needs more style. Here are the decor pieces that instantly scream cool. No renovation, no big budget, just smart design. Hit subscribe if you love smart interiors. And we're starting strong, with statement chandeliers. Forget boring ceiling lights. A statement chandelier is more than just a lighting fixture. It's the sculptural centerpiece of your entire apartment. It draws the eye upward and immediately introduces a sense of height, proportion, and elegance to the room. In spaces that are otherwise minimal or neutral, a chandelier becomes the visual anchor. It creates drama without overwhelming the space. It casts layered shadows, adds rhythm to the ceiling line, and gives the room a sense of intention. Whether it's a delicate cloud-like pendant, a branching modern mobile in matte black, or a blown glass fixture that catches the light like water, a statement chandelier brings in contrast, texture, and sophistication in one single gesture. What makes it truly cool is its quiet confidence. It doesn't scream for attention, but effortlessly owns the space. You don't need excessive styling around it because it speaks for itself. It's the kind of piece that makes your guests look up and say, "Wait, where did you get that?" It shows you understand space, think with intention, and let design lead, not just live, but curate. And next, large-scale art. If statement lighting brings energy to a space, large artwork brings identity. A single oversized piece on a clean wall doesn't just decorate the room, it commands it. It gives your apartment a visual anchor, a sense of intention, and most importantly, a feeling. It tells visitors something about who you are without a single word. Whether it's a bold abstract composition, a soft minimalist gradient, a moody black and white photograph, or even an oversized canvas with texture and depth, large art has presence. It holds the space with quiet authority. It's cool not because it's trendy, but because it suggests confidence. The confidence to choose one meaningful piece instead of many small ones. The confidence to leave negative space around it. The confidence to say, "This is what matters here." Design-wise, it adds scale and proportion. It makes walls feel taller, rooms feel more balanced, and layouts feel more resolved. It guides the eye, creates breathing room, and elevates even the simplest furniture around it. And once the walls are speaking, it's time to look down, because the floor deserves just as much attention. A statement rug is like grounding your space in intention. It defines zones, adds texture, and introduces color without relying on clutter. But more than that, it sets the emotional tone of a room. Whether it's a bold geometric pattern, a washed-out vintage piece, or a sculptural, asymmetrical form, the right rug can make even the simplest furniture feel curated. It frames your coffee table, softens hard materials, and anchors the layout. In minimal spaces, it brings warmth. In busy spaces, it brings order. What makes it cool isn't just the pattern or color, it's scale and placement. A rug that's too small can shrink the room. But an oversized one that spills out confidently beneath your furniture feels intentional and elevated. Cool rugs aren't afraid to be bold, in shape, in scale, or in silence. What makes them work is confidence. They don't just cover the floor, they complete the room with intention. Because when the foundation is strong, the entire space feels more grounded, balanced, and intentionally designed. And finally, large indoor plants. Because no matter how well designed a space is, it feels incomplete without something living in it. A tall, sculptural plant like a bird of paradise, rubber tree, or fiddle-leaf fig adds more than greenery. It adds shape, height, and life. It breaks the geometry of a room in the best way, softening sharp corners and bringing movement to stillness. Placed with intention, not cluttered in groups, but standing on its own, a single large plant acts almost like a living sculpture. It draws the eye upward, creates asymmetry in all the right ways, and introduces an organic counterpoint to clean architectural lines. It brings height to low furniture arrangements, softens the edges of sharp forms, and adds rhythm to otherwise static layouts. And here's the key. Cool apartments don't use plants as filler, they use them as form, as texture, as punctuation. Because when design breathes, it feels effortless. And nothing makes a room breathe quite like something that's actually alive. Cool design isn't about more, it's about what you let stand out. If this gave you ideas for your own space, don't forget to save this video. And visit archivinci.com for more tools, inspiration, and design prompts to bring your vision to life.